Ancient Egypt has always been a magnificent treasury of mysteries, captivating human curiosity for thousands of years. From the astonishingly constructed massive pyramids to artifacts hiding secrets yet to be unraveled, this civilization raises countless unanswered questions. Extraordinary architectural feats, mysterious symbols on temples, and strange archaeological discoveries like the ancient helicopter at Abydos have left scientists and historians pondering the knowledge and technology of the ancients. Let's explore the unsolved mysteries of ancient Egypt, where history, legend, and science merge in a magical way. Few figures in ancient history spark as much intrigue and fascination as Queen Nefertiti, the radiant queen whose beauty and power have echoed through millennia. As the influential wife of Pharaoh Akhenaten, she stood at the heart of a revolutionary era that shook the foundations of Egyptian religion and politics. Yet just as suddenly as she rose to greatness, Nefertiti vanished from history's pages, leaving behind a mystery that has baffled scholars for centuries. Where did this legendary queen disappear? To what secrets lie behind her sudden absence? Join us as we unravel the captivating enigma of Queen Nefertiti, a story of power, mystery, and one of the greatest unsolved puzzles of ancient Egypt. Nefertiti began to rise to prominence in Egyptian history when she became the great royal wife of Pharaoh Akhenaten, who was famous for his bold religious revolution. Akhenaten abandoned the traditional polytheistic worship and instead initiated a monotheistic religion, worshipping Aten the sun disk as the sole supreme god. This revolution not only profoundly changed religious rituals, but also transformed the entire political and cultural structure of ancient Egypt. Throughout his reign, Nefertiti was not merely the pharaoh's consort, but was portrayed as a powerful figure on par with him. In many paintings and inscriptions, she is shown standing beside Akhenaten, performing rituals typically reserved only for the king. This suggests that Nefertiti may have held the role of co-regent, or at least wielded significant authority in governing the kingdom. However, despite her important status and role during the early period of Akhenaten's reign, historical traces of Nefertiti suddenly vanish around the 12th or 13th year of his reign. Unlike many other royal figures whose deaths and burial places are well documented and preserved, Nefertiti completely disappears from inscriptions, monuments, and official records after this point. No clear evidence remains regarding her activities, role, or whereabouts during her later years. Moreover, no tomb definitively identified as hers has ever been found, leaving a significant gap in Egypt's historical record. This mysterious disappearance has puzzled archaeologists and historians alike, sparking countless theories and debates about her ultimate fate, ranging from the possibility that she died young, fell from favor, to theories that she changed identity or ruled secretly under a different name. The gap in historical records and the enigmatic absence of Nefertiti not only add to the fascination with her life, but also stand as one of the greatest unsolved mysteries in ancient Egyptian history. One of the most intriguing questions surrounding the disappearance of Queen Nefertiti is her ultimate fate. Did she die? Was she deposed? Or did she possibly assume a new identity? Many scholars believe that Nefertiti may have died at a very young age, which could explain why she vanished from historical records after a relatively short time. However, what remains puzzling is that no funerary artifacts or tomb definitively linked to her have ever been found, something highly unusual for a queen of such high status and influence as Nefertiti. The absence of these burial traces only deepens the mystery surrounding the end of her life. Another hypothesis, supported by many researchers, is that Nefertiti may have taken on the role of co-regent or even ruled as a female pharaoh of Egypt after Akhenaten's death under the name Neferuaten. This theory is based on inscriptions and artifacts referring to a female ruler who reigned briefly but mysteriously, coinciding with the period immediately following Akhenaten's demise. If true, Nefertiti's assumption of supreme power under the title of pharaoh would challenge traditional views on female rulership in ancient Egyptian history while adding further complexity and depth to her enigmatic legacy. After Pharaoh Akhenaten's death, Egypt underwent a period of profound political and religious upheaval. The monotheistic worship of Aten was quickly abolished, and the traditional polytheistic religion was fully restored. Successive pharaohs, including Tutankhamun, endeavored to erase Akhenaten's legacy by removing or destroying records related to his reign, including traces of Nefertiti. This deliberate erasure has made it extremely difficult to trace and understand Nefertiti's ultimate fate, adding a new layer of mystery over her life and role in her final years. The fact that a tomb definitively belonging to Queen Nefertiti has never been discovered remains one of the greatest mysteries in ancient Egyptian archaeology. Traditionally, members of the Egyptian royal family were buried in grand tombs fully equipped with funerary items such as incense burners, jewelry, food containers, and other necessary artifacts intended to ensure them an eternal and peaceful life in the afterworld. However, although Nefertiti's famous bust was found at Amarna, the capital city built by Akhenaten, and later abandoned, it provides no clear clues about the location of her tomb. Recent excavations have hypothesized the existence of secret tombs deep within the Valley of the Kings or in areas near Amarna that might contain her remains or related funerary objects. Nevertheless, to date, no convincing or conclusive evidence has been found to confirm this hypothesis. The absence of Nefertiti's tomb not only creates a significant gap in the historical record, but also fuels curiosity, driving archaeologists to continue their relentless searches to uncover and solve the final mystery surrounding the fate of this legendary queen. The disappearance of Queen Nefertiti is not merely a minor footnote in history, but a profound puzzle involving issues of gender power, religion, and memory in ancient Egyptian civilization. Her story illustrates how fragmentation in ancient records can obscure the lives of even the most important figures, compelling us to continuously explore and reinterpret based on new evidence. With advances in archaeological technology and ongoing excavations, there is hope that one day a clear answer will emerge about where Nefertiti went, helping to illuminate one of the greatest mysteries in human history. The disappearance of Queen Nefertiti remains one of the most captivating mysteries in ancient history. Although she wielded great influence and is regarded as a symbol of beauty and power, the lack of clear records about her ultimate fate has left scholars and history enthusiasts constantly questioning the circumstances of her life's end. She may have died young, possibly ruled in secret under the title of a female pharaoh, or been erased from history due to political changes. Regardless, Nefertiti's legacy endures, becoming an immortal symbol of mystery and power from the age of the pharaohs. What do you think about the mystery of Queen Nefertiti's life and disappearance? Did she truly rule Egypt as a female pharaoh, or did she simply die young? Or could there be even greater secrets yet to be uncovered? Share your opinions, theories, or questions in the comments below. We're eager to hear your thoughts and join in lively discussions. Imhotep, a legendary name echoing through the ages of ancient Egypt, is hailed as humanity's very first master architect. More than just a builder, he was a visionary healer, philosopher, and trusted advisor to Pharaoh Djoser during the dawn of Egypt's third dynasty, nearly 4,700 years ago. His groundbreaking masterpiece, the Step Pyramid at Saqqara, shattered all previous limits of architecture, becoming the world's first monumental stone structure and forever changing the course of pyramid construction. Yet despite his monumental legacy, one of Egypt's greatest secrets endures. Where does Imhotep truly rest? The precise location of his tomb remains hidden, sparking relentless intrigue and debate among archaeologists worldwide. This mystery is far more than a mere question of geography. It touches upon the very heart of Egypt's architectural genius and cultural heritage, inviting us to explore the final sanctuary of a man whose brilliance shaped history itself. The area believed to be Imhotep's burial site is the Saqqara complex, a vast necropolis located about 30 kilometers south of present-day Cairo. Saqqara is considered one of the largest and oldest cemeteries of ancient Egypt, containing hundreds of tombs and architectural structures where pharaohs, nobles, and high officials were buried over many dynasties. The most prominent feature of Saqqara is Pharaoh Djoser's Step Pyramid, the first structure ever built entirely from stone blocks rather than traditional mud bricks. This was a revolutionary milestone in construction technology, paving the way for later pyramids such as the famous pyramids of Giza. Imhotep was the designer and overseer of the Step Pyramid's construction, so his tomb is speculated to lie near or within this complex. However, to date, no archaeological discovery has been convincing enough to confirm the precise location of his burial. Many researchers believe he might have been interred in a simpler tomb close to the pyramid, a place rich in symbolism reflecting his importance to the court and Egyptian civilization. Regarding architecture, although Imhotep's tomb has not yet been excavated or definitively identified, its location within Saqqara reveals much about the architectural styles and religious beliefs of the period. Saqqara contains diverse tomb architectures from simple mastabas, rectangular stone structures, to smaller pyramids and temples. These structures showcase the development of construction techniques, exquisite carvings, decorations, and religious symbols, reflecting ancient Egyptian beliefs in eternal life and the afterworld. Imhotep's posthumous worship and deification also greatly influenced the design or protection of his tomb. According to records and archaeological findings of high officials' tombs from Djoser's reign, it is likely that Imhotep's tomb was not only a burial place, but also a temple or ritual center, dedicated to him, a place where priests and the public came to honor and pray. This aligns with Egyptian traditions where great contributors to the nation were often revered as gods. Moreover, the Saqqara complex's architecture, with its long corridors offering chambers, detailed reliefs, and statues, also reveals a society that highly respected the dead. The layout of tombs and pyramids was influenced not only by geography, but also by theological, astronomical, and geomantic factors. It is possible that Imhotep's tomb site was carefully chosen according to these principles to ensure the soul's protection and the legacy's longevity. Although Imhotep has been widely deified and honored throughout ancient Egyptian history, he remains a great unresolved mystery. The inability to precisely locate his tomb has driven archaeologists to continuously excavate and study the Saqqara area in hopes of uncovering important clues. Recent discoveries of previously unexplored or abandoned tombs have opened many possibilities regarding the final resting place of this exceptional architect. There are various hypotheses suggesting that due to his special status and extraordinary importance, Imhotep may have been buried in an unusual manner, or that his tomb was destroyed or concealed over time by historical events such as wars, looting, or political changes. Some researchers even question whether he was buried according to traditional customs at all, or whether he was instead commemorated and worshipped through other forms such as temples or religious structures located outside the main cemetery area. The quest to find Imhotep's tomb is not merely about locating an ordinary grave, but is a journey to uncover the origins of a great civilization. It offers an opportunity to gain deeper understanding of the development of ancient architecture and medicine fields where Imhotep left a profound mark. His final resting place holds significance beyond material value, becoming a symbol of intellect, creativity, and lasting influence on humanity. Therefore, every step forward in the search and study of Imhotep's tomb is a valuable contribution to human history and our understanding of the glorious past of ancient Egypt. Although the exact location of Imhotep's tomb remains a mystery, if discovered, it would undoubtedly become a significant milestone in architectural and archaeological history. This tomb would not only demonstrate how the ancient Egyptians honored a great creator, but also provide an opportunity for us to gain deeper understanding of construction techniques, materials used, and religious elements connected with beliefs about the afterlife and eternal life. Major architectural works such as Pharaoh Djoser's Step Pyramid and the adjacent temples feature advanced architectural characteristics, including complex corridors, burial chambers, offering rooms, and intricate carvings imbued with sacred meaning. As the father of these achievements, Imhotep's tomb is expected to truly reflect his historical stature and talent. The evolution of ancient Egyptian architectural styles is clearly visible through the periods at Saqqara, from simple mastaba tombs, step pyramids, to the smooth-sided pyramids of later pharaohs. Imhotep's tomb could be considered an important bridge, marking the transition from traditional architectural forms to groundbreaking innovations that laid the foundation for even greater monuments in later times. Imhotep's tomb is not merely the final resting place of a man, but a symbol of intellect, creativity, and eternity in ancient Egyptian culture. The location and architecture of the tomb, though still mysterious, evoke fascinating stories about construction techniques, religious beliefs, and the veneration of a national hero. Finding Imhotep's tomb remains a challenging archaeological mission that offers the opportunity to deepen understanding of one of history's greatest civilizations. Wherever it lies, the tomb will stand as a new horizon of architecture, a living testament to the talents and wisdom of ancient humanity transcending time. What do you think about the mystery of Imhotep's tomb? Was this great architect truly buried in a special tomb that no one has yet discovered, or was he honored in a different way? If you could ask the archaeologists digging at Saqqara one question, what would it be? Share your thoughts and theories in the comments below. We'd love to hear your unique ideas and the stories you want to explore next about ancient Egyptian civilization. Hidden deep within the ancient temple of Abydos, Egypt, lies a mystery that has stopped scientists and the global public alike in their tracks: a carving on the temple's ceiling with a strange shape that remarkably resembles a modern helicopter, a technology seemingly only from our era. This image not only shakes the traditional understanding of humanity's technological history, but also opens the door to fascinating theories about lost technologies or ancient secrets yet to be uncovered. Is this merely a coincidence, or does it truly hold traces of knowledge beyond its time? The story of the ancient helicopter at Abydos will make you question humanity's past like never before. The Temple of Seti, built around 1290–1279 BCE, is one of the most iconic and magnificent monuments of Egypt's New Kingdom. It is renowned for its exquisite reliefs that vividly depict the lineage of pharaohs as well as the gods of ancient Egyptian religion. The artistic carvings on the walls and ceiling not only showcase masterful craftsmanship, but also serve as a vibrant record of the culture, history, and religious beliefs of that era. However, a particular section on the temple ceiling has captured the attention and fascinated millions worldwide. These are carvings with strange shapes that to the modern eye look exactly like the silhouette of a modern helicopter, complete with details such as rotating blades, a tail, and the body of the aircraft. Alongside these, there are other shapes reminiscent of submarines and futuristic aircraft carved in sharp, prominent reliefs that differ entirely from the traditional symbolic and mythological style typical of ancient Egyptian art. The presence of such images in a sacred worship site is not only surprising, but also creates a profound mystery, leaving researchers and history enthusiasts puzzled as they seek explanations. The most remarkable aspect that makes the carvings on the ceiling of Abydos stand out and stir intense debate is the specificity and complexity of their design, which sharply contrasts with the symbolic, emblematic, or stylized style typical of ancient Egyptian art. Instead of the simple abstract images commonly found in other temples, these carvings display an astonishingly clear mimicry of modern technical structures, especially in the field of aviation. The shape, identified as a helicopter, features a central main body topped with details resembling rotating blades, an essential element allowing helicopters to take off and fly. The body extends backward with a clearly defined tail structure, forming an overall design very similar to modern helicopters today. Furthermore, the surrounding carvings have sleek, elongated shapes that evoke submarines or fixed-wing aircraft, adding to the mystery and complexity of the entire tableau. The simultaneous presence of these shapes on a single relief not only astonishes viewers, but also raises significant questions about the true origin and meaning of these images. Are they merely the result of coincidence or created by the technique of overlapping carvings, or are they genuine traces of advanced technologies once possessed by humanity and later lost? This complex and unique combination is the key reason why the ancient helicopter phenomenon in Abydos remains one of the most puzzling archaeological mysteries, continually attracting attention and debate from both scholars and the public. The uniqueness and unusual nature of the carvings at Abydos have sparked numerous theories among researchers and archaeology enthusiasts. One of the most popular hypotheses suggests that these images are evidence that the ancient Egyptians once possessed advanced technologies far beyond their time, possibly flying technology or other modern vehicles that were later lost over time. Supporters of this view believe that the carvings are not merely symbolic, but serve as a visual record, a remaining clue of a civilization that understood and mastered the principles of flight thousands of years ago. Additionally, there are theories involving extraterrestrial intervention, proposing that these strange shapes represent vehicles or technologies brought and shared with ancient humans by beings from outer space. Regardless of the hypothesis, these ideas make the ancient helicopter phenomenon one of the most debated and intriguing mysteries in archaeology. While theories about ancient technology or extraterrestrial intervention remain highly controversial, most Egyptologists and archaeologists agree on a scientific explanation based on the phenomenon of palimpsest, the layering of carvings and inscriptions over time. The Temple of Seti I has undergone numerous renovations, repairs, and modifications over thousands of years, during which original reliefs were often carved over with new images or texts. This process created a layering effect where carvings from different periods gradually merged and overlapped, resulting in complex and sometimes ambiguous shapes that can be difficult to interpret or easily mistaken. Furthermore, The effects of time, such as erosion weathering and natural wear, have blurred and mixed these lines. When viewed from certain angles, these overlapping layers can form images that resemble modern flying machines like helicopters or airplanes. This explanation is considered the most reasonable and scientific, helping us better understand the origin of these strange carvings without resorting to unconventional hypotheses. Although there are many scientific explanations for the phenomenon of overlapping carvings, the astonishing similarity in shape and structure of the ancient helicopter relief still makes it one of the most intriguing and impressive artifacts in the world of ancient archaeology. This image not only challenges traditional understandings of ancient carving techniques, but also forces us to reconsider assumptions about the technological development of humanity. It opens up the possibility that complex technical knowledge may have existed early in history, but was lost or forgotten over time. The appeal of this carving lies in its ability to spark curiosity and provoke deep reflection on the mysteries of the past and the limits of our current knowledge. The carvings on the ceiling of Abydos are not merely a curious phenomenon, but also a testament to the richness and diversity of ancient civilizations in conveying images and ideas that transcend time. Whether the result of erosion-overlapping inscriptions or a mysterious message about advanced technology long lost, the ancient helicopter continues to inspire exploration, debate, and deep admiration. It reminds us that history still holds many unsolved mysteries, and sometimes what seems impossible may indeed exist within the relics of the distant past. What do you think about these strange carvings? Could they be evidence that the ancient Egyptians possessed technology beyond their time, or are they merely the result of coincidence and overlapping carving techniques? Do you believe in the theories of extraterrestrials or lost technology? Leave your thoughts below, and let's explore the remaining mysteries of human history together. On the arid banks of the Nile, a colossal stone structure, nearly 150 meters tall, has stood for more than 45 centuries, enduring sandstorms, wars, and the erosion of time. But it is more than just a pyramid. It is an unanswered question, a monument built before the invention of the wheel cranes or steel, yet executed with millimeter precision. Over 2.3 million massive stone blocks were stacked flawlessly without mortar, without machinery. How did they do it? To this day, no one can say for certain. And perhaps it is that very silence, the void of explanation, that has made the Great Pyramid the greatest symbol of the unexplainable in human history. Despite being over 4,500 years old, the Great Pyramid exhibits a level of precision that defies logic. Each of its four sides differs by less than 2 centimeters in length, a near-perfect square on a massive scale. The base is almost perfectly level, and the placement of the limestone blocks is so exact that not even a razor blade can fit between many of them. What makes this even more astonishing is the simplicity of tools available at the time. The builders had no iron, no steel, no powered machinery, just copper chisels, stone hammers, wooden sledges, and perhaps basic plumb lines. And yet they achieved a geometric and structural perfection that modern architects still struggle to explain. How did a Bronze Age civilization, with such limited technology, master the mathematics, alignment, and logistics needed to complete such a flawless monument? This precision remains one of the greatest engineering enigmas of all time. To this day, one of the most debated and perplexing mysteries among scholars remains the question: how did the ancient Egyptians build the Great Pyramid without modern tools? They had no cranes, no engines, no computers, and no detailed architectural blueprints like those we have today. yet they managed to move and place over 2 million stone blocks, each weighing between 2.5 to 15 tons, up to incredible heights with near-perfect precision. Over the centuries, numerous theories have been proposed, but none have offered a fully convincing explanation. The most popular idea is the straight ramp theory, which suggests that the Egyptians built a long, gradually sloping ramp to haul the stones upward using manpower. However, to reach the top of the pyramid using this method, the ramp would have to stretch for hundreds of meters, requiring more material and labor than the pyramid itself. To date, no archaeological evidence of such a massive ramp has been found. Other hypotheses suggest a spiral ramp, either wrapping around the outside of the pyramid or built within its structure. While this seems more practical in terms of materials, it raises new questions. How could they maneuver multi-ton blocks around tight corners? How could they maintain safety and precision in such confined spaces? A more recent theory involves wooden sledges sliding over wetted sand to reduce friction. Some experiments have shown that watering sand can significantly ease the process of dragging heavy loads. However, this theory only explains horizontal transportation on flat ground. It does not solve the problem of lifting stones vertically to great heights. Some bold researchers have proposed that the Egyptians might have used primitive pulley systems, counterweights, or even long-lost technologies. Yet these remain speculative, as no concrete archaeological evidence exists to support the use of such mechanisms during that era. Despite their creativity, these ideas have yet to be verified experimentally or historically. Crucially, none of the current theories can fully explain the entire construction process, its scale, accuracy, and speed. Even with thousands of skilled workers coordinating the transport, placement, and alignment of each massive stone over decades with minimal error would have required organizational capabilities far beyond what we typically attribute to ancient civilizations. And so the question of how was the Great Pyramid really built remains an enduring enigma, and one that may continue to puzzle humanity for generations to come. The strangest thing about the Great Pyramid isn't its size or engineering, it's the fact that no ancient records exist describing how it was built. Ancient Egypt is renowned for its meticulous documentation of everything from harvests to religious rituals. Yet when it comes to their greatest architectural achievement, there is total silence. Aside from a few inscriptions bearing the name of Pharaoh Khufu, the entire construction process appears to have been deliberately erased from history. Many once believed the pyramids were built by slaves, but modern archaeology shows that they were constructed by a well-fed, organized workforce, possibly rotating teams of skilled laborers who had housing, bakeries, and even medical care. Still, one puzzle remains: how did they achieve such perfection without modern instruments? One of the most astonishing aspects of the Great Pyramid is its precise alignment with astronomy and mathematics. Its four sides are almost perfectly aligned with the cardinal directions north, south, east, and west, with an error margin of less than 1/15 of a degree, an accuracy that seems implausible for a civilization without compasses or modern navigation tools. Additionally, the ratio between the pyramid's base perimeter and its height closely approximates the mathematical constant pi, while other proportions appear to reflect the golden ratio f. Some scholars have even pointed out that the pyramid's location lies remarkably close to the geographic center of all Earth's land masses. These factors raise a profound question. Are these coincidences, or did the ancient Egyptians possess astronomical and mathematical knowledge far ahead of their time? When mainstream science fails to provide a definitive answer, numerous alternative theories emerge, ranging from lost technologies and artificial stone manufacturing to even intervention by extraterrestrials. Some believe that the pyramid was not merely a tomb, but possibly an ancient energy station harnessing resonant frequencies. While these ideas are often dismissed by academics for lacking concrete evidence, their persistence reveals an important truth. To this day, we still don't truly understand how the pyramid was built. This uncertainty has allowed seemingly far-fetched theories to captivate the imagination of millions. In 2017, scientists used muon scanning technology, which tracks cosmic particles, to survey the pyramid, and discovered a massive hidden void above the Grand Gallery. No one knows its purpose. Is it a secret chamber or simply a structural anomaly? One more riddle still unsolved. What makes the Great Pyramid truly great is not just its form or size, it's the stubborn mystery it presents. Every time we get closer to an answer, new discoveries shake our confidence. It challenges what we think we know about ancient technology, human potential, and the very boundaries of modern understanding. In the end, the Pyramid of Khufu is not just a tomb, it's an unsolved equation, a letter written in stone to the future, reminding us that there are still vast areas of our past we don't understand, and perhaps never will. With all the unanswered mysteries, from the construction methods and astonishing precision to the theories that defy belief. Do you think the ancient Egyptians truly accomplished all of this with only primitive tools? Or is there something history hasn't told us yet? Share your thoughts below. Which theory do you lean toward? And if you had the chance to travel back in time, what would you want to explore? First, inside the Great Pyramid. Deep within the ancient temple of Hathor at Dendera in Egypt lies one of the most enigmatic and controversial images ever discovered in the annals of archaeology, the so-called Dendera Light. This peculiar relief carving etched into the temple ceiling has sparked heated debates and fascinated countless researchers, historians, and enthusiasts alike. At first glance, the image strikingly resembles a modern electric light bulb, complete with what appears to be a filament-like structure enclosed in a bulbous container connected to a cable or conduit-like element. The sheer anachronism of such a representation within an ancient Egyptian temple, dating back over 2,000 years, has stirred a whirlwind of theories ranging from the plausible to the extraordinary. The image, known as the Dendera Light, has a very distinctive shape, unlike any traditional symbols or artifacts from ancient Egypt. It depicts an elongated oval object believed to be held by the serpent god Harsomptus, seemingly emerging from a lotus flower, a classic symbol of life and rebirth in Egyptian culture. A striking detail is the presence of what looks like a cable running from the object into the bulb, giving the impression that this device is powered. Inside the oval cavity, there is a coiled serpent, which many people associate with the filament inside a modern electric light bulb. This uncanny resemblance has sparked controversial questions. Could the ancient Egyptians have possessed some form of electrical technology? Might they have known how to harness electricity or light in ways modern science has yet to discover? Or is this simply a deeply symbolic image that has been misunderstood or misinterpreted by modern viewers? The ambiguity and the object's resemblance to modern technology have made this relief a hot topic of debate among scholars and mystery enthusiasts alike. Researchers and Egyptologists approach the hypotheses that the Dendera Light is evidence of ancient electrical technology with great caution. Instead, they offer more grounded explanations based on mythology and iconography. The bulb that many perceive as a lighting device is often understood as a depiction of a lotus flower, a traditional symbol of creation, growth, and rebirth in ancient Egyptian culture. From this flower emerges the serpent god Harsomptus, a common image representing divine power, protection, and regeneration. What appears to be the filament inside the bulb may actually be the coiled body of the serpent within the lotus, symbolizing the awakening life force or energy. The cable connecting to the bulb is interpreted by experts as a stylized plant stem or an element of religious ritual, signifying a divine connection within the temple's symbolic framework. Therefore, this relief is not a technical diagram or an ancient electrical device, but rather a complex mythological tableau expressing profound spiritual concepts that reflect the ancient Egyptians' beliefs and worldview about life and the universe. The most attention-grabbing and widely debated aspect of the Dendera light is its mysterious aura and the intense curiosity it sparks in people. This image is not merely an ancient relief carving, but has become a symbol of the unknown, challenging traditional views about the capabilities and sophistication of ancient civilizations. Its uncanny resemblance to modern technology has ignited the imagination, leading to stories of alternative histories, conspiracy theories, and fringe scientific ideas. Many enthusiasts believe it is evidence of lost knowledge, a chapter of human technological evolution that once existed but was erased or deliberately hidden by time. Some even propose bolder theories suggesting that the image reflects traces of extraterrestrial beings who visited Earth and shared advanced technology with ancient peoples, leaving cryptic clues through monumental artworks. It is precisely this mystery that makes the Dendera light more than just an artifact. It is a symbol that stimulates imagination and fuels endless exploration of the past and its unsolved secrets. The unique combination of ancient symbolism and imagery reminiscent of modern technology in the Dendera light creates an irresistible mystery, capturing the attention not only of specialized researchers, but also of a wide public audience. This image deeply reflects humanity's fascination with the mystical mysteries that go far beyond ordinary explanations. The Dendera light acts like a cultural Rorschach test, mirroring hope's fears and the desire to uncover secrets buried beneath millennia of dust. The debates surrounding this image have sparked a broader dialogue about how we understand and interpret ancient art and artifacts, raising questions about the delicate boundary between scientific rigor and speculative imagination. The Hathor Temple at Dendera, which houses the Dendera light relief, was built to honor the goddess Hathor, the deity of love music and fertility, and served as an important center of religious and cultural life in ancient Egyptian society. The temple's reliefs and decorations were not merely ornamental, but played a role in ritual storytelling, expressing cosmic principles and profound philosophies about life, death, and rebirth. Within this context, the image of the Dendera light stands out with its peculiar distinctiveness, prompting reflection on the limits of our understanding of ancient symbols. It calls for maintaining an open mind to new possibilities while applying rigorous scientific analysis to avoid unfounded speculation. Ultimately, the question remains open: is the Dendera light simply a symbolic artifact, a grand artistic metaphor, or perhaps an intriguing trace of an advanced ancient technology lost to history? The Dendera light has firmly entrenched itself within popular culture as a powerful symbol of ancient mystery and human curiosity. It serves as the focal point for numerous documentaries, books, and vibrant online debates that explore its enigmatic nature and the implications it carries about our understanding of ancient civilizations. This image not only fascinates viewers by challenging conventional historical narratives, but also provokes deeper reflection on how human knowledge evolves over time, how societies innovate, and sometimes leave behind cryptic legacies that puzzle succeeding generations. Whether interpreted as genuine evidence of ancient electrical technology or as a profoundly crafted mythological metaphor, the Dendera light continues to captivate minds worldwide. It illuminates the complex intersection where ancient artistry meets scientific inquiry, reminding us of humanity's unending quest to uncover the truths hidden within the shadows of history. What do you think about the mystery of the Dendera light? Could it be evidence that the ancient Egyptians possessed advanced technology beyond their time? Or is it simply a complex mythological symbol that we have yet to fully understand? Do you believe in theories about ancient electricity or extraterrestrial intervention? Or do you think modern science will provide more convincing answers in the future? Share your thoughts and explanations below. We would love to hear unique perspectives and theories from the community. Over 4,500 years ago, humanity created a timeless marvel, the Great Pyramid of Giza. Standing nearly 147 meters tall, it was once the tallest man-made structure on Earth, a symbol of supreme power and the pinnacle of ancient engineering mastery. At the very top of this colossal monument sat a small but immensely significant stone, the capstone or pyramidion. Though small in size, this stone was the beacon connecting heaven and earth, embodying the sacred bond between the mighty pharaoh and the gods of the heavens, while crowning the legendary architecture with perfection. But what happened to this capstone? The mystery of its disappearance remains a question that continues to astonish and captivate many explorers and scholars alike. Although the Great Pyramid of Giza was constructed with extremely sophisticated techniques precise down to the smallest detail, the pyramid's capstone, also known as the pyramidion, has completely vanished from history, shrouded in a dense veil of mystery that has left many questions unanswered. This is one of the most persistent and perplexing mysteries surrounding this ancient architectural wonder, sparking countless theories, investigations, and lively debates among archaeologists, historians, and history enthusiasts around the world. The disappearance of the capstone becomes even more baffling and confusing when considering the meticulous care and effort the ancient Egyptians dedicated to the entire structure. They employed the most advanced construction techniques available at the time to create a pyramid with perfect proportion, size, and layout. So why did the most important part, the capstone, mysteriously disappear? Many hypotheses have been proposed about the material and appearance of the capstone. Some researchers believe it was crafted from polished limestone or sturdy granite, while other theories suggest it could have been made from electrum, a rare alloy of gold and silver, meticulously polished to reflect sunlight. This stone may have once shone brilliantly under the blazing Egyptian sun, becoming a sacred symbol of the pharaoh's divine power, and like a celestial beacon, illuminating the vast lands surrounding the pyramid. So, where did this capstone go? The question remains without a satisfactory answer. The lack of physical evidence has led to various theories. Some believe the capstone was dismantled or destroyed during periods of political turmoil or religious change to erase the pharaoh's divine image. Others suggest it was stolen by thieves or looters, attracted by the valuable materials and exquisite craftsmanship, making it a tempting target. Additionally, another possibility is that the stone was destroyed over time by natural forces. Thousands of years of exposure to wind, rain, earthquakes, and other natural phenomena may have caused the capstone to fall or erode completely without leaving clear traces. However, given the overall stable and sturdy structure of the pyramid, many experts think this is unlikely to be the sole reason for the capstone's disappearance. Ancient texts and historical records provide very few clues about the fate of the capstone. This has forced modern researchers to rely on advanced archaeological methods such as geological surveys, remote sensing technologies, and digital reconstruction models in an effort to understand the original shape and location of the stone. To this day, no artifact or evidence has been found to conclusively confirm the shape or fate of the capstone, adding to the mystery and allure of the Great Pyramid's summit. It is precisely this mysterious absence that has contributed to making this one of the most fascinating and captivating stories in archaeological history, inspiring endless curiosity and motivating scientists to continue their journey of uncovering the hidden secrets of ancient Egyptian civilization. The capstone of the pyramid is not merely an architectural stone, but carries a profoundly symbolic meaning in ancient Egyptian belief. According to the Egyptian worldview, the shape of the pyramid represents the rays of the sun, shining down on the earth, reflecting the connection between nature and the supreme power of the pharaoh. The shining stone at the top may symbolize the physical presence of the sun or the eternal bond between the pharaoh and the sun god Ra, the central deity in Egyptian religion. The loss of the capstone is not only an architectural deficiency, but also like losing a precious jewel of faith, a spiritual centerpiece connecting heaven and earth, adding to the mystery and solemnity of the story of the Great Pyramid. Its absence continuously sparks curiosity about the deeper meaning and hidden secrets that this magnificent monument has yet to reveal. The disappearance of the pyramid's capstone is not only a mystery about a lost object, but also deeply sparks curiosity about the construction techniques and technical skill of the ancient Egyptians. Transporting and placing a stone precisely crafted down to every detail at a height of nearly 150 meters without modern machinery raises many questions among researchers. The construction methods used remain a subject of debate and study, as the capstone was not only large and heavy, but also required perfect shape and polish to reflect sunlight. Its absence means we lose an important piece to fully understand the engineering and craftsmanship of this magnificent architectural work, leaving the mystery of the Great Pyramid's construction technology still captivating and unresolved. Many researchers and history enthusiasts have tirelessly sought to locate or recreate the capstone of the Great Pyramid. Based on archaeological evidence and ancient symbols, they have envisioned the capstone as a small pyramid covered with shimmering gold leaf, reflecting the bright sunlight of the Egyptian desert. Although these reconstructions remain speculative, they help us imagine the radiant beauty and solemn grandeur the capstone once possessed, while also shedding light on the profound cultural and religious significance it represented in ancient Egyptian civilization. The lost capstone is not merely a missing stone, but a symbol of the mysteries that have shrouded ancient civilization for thousands of years. Its absence ignites the imagination, challenges our historical understanding, and reminds us of the enduring power of the past to captivate and inspire the human spirit. The Great Pyramid still stands as a testament to the skill and religious devotion of our ancestors, while the mystery of the capstone awakens an unending desire to seek, question, and marvel at the wonders that time has concealed. What do you think about the mystery of the missing pyramid capstone? Was this stone stolen, destroyed, or could it still be out there, waiting to be discovered? Do you believe that the technology and knowledge of the ancient Egyptians went far beyond what we can imagine? Share your thoughts and theories in the comments below. We look forward to hearing your unique and fascinating ideas. With over 4,500 years of existence, the Great Pyramid of Giza, the magnificent symbol of ancient Egypt, continues to amaze the world. Beneath its solid stone layers, amid unsolved mysteries, a recently discovered secret chamber has shaken the archaeological community. This hidden chamber not only reveals the extraordinary construction techniques of the ancients, but also opens a new mysterious chapter about the culture and beliefs of ancient Egypt. The journey to explore this dark void will make you wonder, what else is concealed at the heart of this wonder of mankind? The existence of the hidden chamber inside the Great Pyramid was not discovered through traditional excavation methods or invasive drilling, but thanks to an advanced technology called muon tomography. Muons are elementary particles created when cosmic rays interact with the Earth's atmosphere. These particles can penetrate solid matter, and by measuring their trajectories as they pass through structures, scientists can detect voids and cavities inside large and dense objects like pyramids. In the late 2010s, international research teams used muon scanning technology to survey the Great Pyramid of Giza with unprecedented detail. The results from these scans revealed a previously unknown large void located just above the Grand Gallery, a magnificent corridor inside the pyramid long considered a key element of its internal design. This hidden chamber, sometimes called the Big Void, is estimated to be at least 30 meters, about 100 feet long. However, due to its deep position within the core of the pyramid and the limitations of current scanning technology, scientists have yet to determine the exact size, shape, and contents of this space. Nevertheless, one thing is certain: this space was deliberately constructed as part of the pyramid's original design, rather than being a natural cavity or the result of structural collapse. This discovery is a significant milestone because it not only changes previous understandings of the internal structure of the Great Pyramid, but also raises a series of new questions about the purpose and role of this hidden chamber in ancient Egyptian civilization. Researchers continue to study and seek deeper approaches to decode all the secrets that this chamber might hold. The discovery of the hidden chamber inside the Great Pyramid of Giza marks a significant turning point in archaeology and ancient architecture, as it directly challenges long-held assumptions about the pyramid's internal structure. Previously, researchers believed they had identified nearly all the important spaces within the pyramid, including the King's Chamber, Queen's Chamber, and the Grand Gallery areas considered central to the internal system. However, the existence of a large, previously unknown void hidden for thousands of years reveals that our current understanding of the pyramid's construction is incomplete and that many secrets may still lie undiscovered. One of the key questions arising from this discovery is the true function of the hidden chamber. Some archaeologists hypothesize that it could be a relieving chamber designed to reduce the pressure of the massive stone blocks above the Grand Gallery, thereby ensuring the stability and durability of the entire pyramid structure. In fact, similar relieving chambers have been found above the King's Chamber, intended to protect the burial chamber from the tremendous compressive weight of the stones above. If this is the case, then the newly discovered chamber highlights the sophistication of ancient Egyptian engineering, demonstrating their ability to anticipate and effectively address structural challenges. However, alongside these structural theories, there are also deeper cultural and symbolic hypotheses. Some researchers speculate that this chamber might have served as a storage space for precious artifacts, burial goods, or sacred texts, items of religious or magical significance for Pharaoh Khufu, the pyramid's owner. Additionally, the chamber could have held ritualistic meaning, symbolizing the pharaoh's soul's journey to the afterlife, or its union with the cosmos, reflecting the profound beliefs of the ancient Egyptians about the afterlife and eternity. Yet these theories are difficult to verify, as there is currently no method to safely access or excavate inside the hidden chamber. In summary, the existence of the hidden chamber not only broadens our understanding of the pyramid's architecture, but also raises profound questions about the faith culture and construction techniques of ancient Egypt. It serves as a vivid testament to the complexity and multidimensionality of this legendary civilization, and a reminder that history still holds many mysteries waiting to be uncovered. Despite the immense interest, exploring the hidden chamber poses considerable challenges. The Great Pyramid is a protected archaeological site, and intrusive exploration risks damaging its fragile and priceless structure. Drilling or tunneling to access the void must be carefully considered and has not been widely authorized. Researchers have experimented with small robotic devices designed to navigate narrow shafts and passageways. For example, in the Queen's Chamber, a small robot was sent down a narrow corridor called the air shaft in an attempt to reach unseen chambers. But this effort encountered obstructions and was limited in scope. The deeper and more inaccessible the hidden chamber is, the more complicated such robotic exploration becomes. Non-invasive technologies continue to be refined to provide higher resolution scans. Advanced muon tomography, combined with ground-penetrating radar and infrared thermography, may eventually reveal more details without the need for physical intrusion. The existence of the hidden chamber also reveals the extraordinary skill and ingenuity of the ancient Egyptians. Constructing the Great Pyramid required unprecedented architectural knowledge, organization, and resources. The pyramid's precise alignment with cardinal points, the perfect fit of its stone blocks, and the inclusion of complex internal passageways speak to a highly sophisticated civilization. If the hidden chamber was indeed designed as a structural relief or for ritual purposes, it underscores the Egyptians' mastery not only of construction techniques but also of symbolic and religious architectural planning. The chamber's unknown contents may also shed light on Egyptian beliefs about death, the afterlife, and the cosmos. Like many features of the Great Pyramid, the hidden chamber embodies the enduring mystery of this ancient wonder. It invites us to rethink what we know about the pyramid, to consider new hypotheses, and to appreciate the complexity of one of history's greatest monuments. Until direct exploration becomes possible, the hidden chamber will remain an enigmatic void, a silent witness to a civilization whose achievements continue to inspire awe. It reminds us that even the most studied relics of the past can still surprise us, challenging the limits of our knowledge and encouraging the relentless pursuit of discovery. What do you think about this hidden chamber? Is it simply a relieving chamber, or could it hold greater secrets about the culture and beliefs of ancient Egypt? Do you believe that treasures or hidden knowledge might still lie deep within the pyramid, unknown to us? Share your thoughts and theories in the comments below. Perhaps you will be the one to open a new door of understanding about one of humanity's greatest wonders.